Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology, so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
We do things the right way, we do it honestly, and we do it well. We go to trial with confidence that in Southeast Missouri, when we work hard and we do a good job of presenting the case to the jury like we know we can do, justice will be done and the client will be taken care of. If you need someone to represent you at trial, call Cook Barquette Ponder & Waltz.
Thank you. Thank you for letting us be a part of your family and for trusting us with the ones you love the most. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of those lifelong memories. Thank you for taking us on the job and for putting us to work. Thank you for choosing us for your first vehicle and for every vehicle after. Thank you for trusting us for 70 years.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Attaboy. Way to hustle for the muscle.
Helping positive gym bros and everybody else.
Do you need personalized merchandise? Trying to celebrate the season of that big state run? Then Juju Promotions in New Madrid has you covered. Whether it's heat presses, screen printing, or embroidery, we always have an option that will leave you satisfied and looking your best. With seasonal styles and plenty of accessories, there's something here for everyone. So come in and shop around. You'll be welcome with a smile and leave more fashionable than ever. Call us at 573-748-4040 or visit us in New Madrid.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun, and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up-and-coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagro 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
At Young Real Estate, we understand the importance of face-to-face interactions. Our experienced agents are here to listen to your needs and personalize your home buying or selling experience. But we also recognize the power of technology. Young Real Estate offers virtual showings, allowing you to explore properties from the comfort of your own home. Young Real Estate, where technology meets a personal touch. Your dreams, our expertise. Contact us today and let's make your dream home a reality.
In football, every play starts with one goal: protect the ball. It takes strength, teamwork, and focus to keep it safe. At First State Bank and Trust, we protect what you worked hard for, your finances. With us, you'll have a team that's always alert, keeping your money safe from every angle, through every challenge. We're here to protect your finances because at First State Bank and Trust, your financial security is our game plan. First State Bank and Trust. Strong, secure, trusted. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
We do things the right way, we do it honestly, and we do it well. We go to trial with confidence that in Southeast Missouri, when we work hard and we do a good job of presenting the case to the jury like we know we can do, justice will be done and the client will be taken care of. If you need someone to represent you at trial, call Cook Barquette, Ponder & Walzer.
Thank you. Thank you for letting us be a part of your family and for trusting us with the ones you love the most. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of those lifelong memories. Thank you for taking us on the job and for putting us to work. Thank you for choosing us for your first vehicle and for every vehicle after. Thank you for trusting us for 70 years.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Attaboy. Way to hustle for the muscle.
Helping positive gym bros and everybody else.
Do you need personalized merchandise? Trying to celebrate the season of that big state run? Then Juju Promotions in New Madrid has you covered. Whether it's heat presses, screen printing, or embroidery, we always have an option that will leave you satisfied and looking your best. With seasonal styles and plenty of accessories, there's something here for everyone. So come in and shop around. You'll be welcome with a smile and leave more fashionable than ever. Call us at 573-748-4040 or visit us in New Madrid.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up-and-coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagrow 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
At Young Real Estate, we understand the importance of face-to-face interactions. Our experienced agents are here to listen to your needs and personalize your home buying or selling experience. But we also recognize the power of technology. Young Real Estate offers virtual showings, allowing you to explore properties from the comfort of your own home. Young Real Estate, where technology meets a personal touch. Your dreams, our expertise. Contact us today and let's make your dream home a reality.
In football, every play starts with one goal: protect the ball. It takes strength, teamwork, and focus to keep it safe. At First State Bank and Trust, we protect what you worked hard for, your finances. With us, you'll have a team that's always alert, keeping your money safe from every angle, through every challenge. We're here to protect your finances because at First State Bank and Trust, your financial security is our game plan. First State Bank and Trust. Strong, secure, trusted. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
We do things the right way, we do it honestly, and we do it well. We go to trial with confidence that in Southeast Missouri, when we work hard and we do a good job of presenting the case to the jury like we know we can do, justice will be done and the client will be taken care of. If you need someone to represent you at trial, call Cook Barquette, Ponder & Walls.
Thank you. Thank you for letting us be a part of your family and for trusting us with the ones you love the most. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of those lifelong memories. Thank you for taking us on the job and for putting us to work. Thank you for choosing us for your first vehicle and for every vehicle after. Thank you for trusting us for 70 years.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Attaboy. Way to hustle for the muscle.
Helping positive gym bros and everybody else.
Do you need personalized merchandise? Trying to celebrate the season of that big state run? Then Juju Promotions in New Madrid has you covered. Whether it's heat presses, screen printing, or embroidery, we always have an option that will leave you satisfied and looking your best. With seasonal styles and plenty of accessories, there's something here for everyone. So come in and shop around. You'll be welcome with a smile and leave more fashionable than ever. Call us at 573-748-4040 or visit us in New Madrid.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up-and-coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagro 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
At Young Real Estate, we understand the importance of face-to-face interactions. Our experienced agents are here to listen to your needs and personalize your home buying or selling experience. But we also recognize the power of technology. Young Real Estate offers virtual showings, allowing you to explore properties from the comfort of your own home. Young Real Estate, where technology meets a personal touch. Your dreams, our expertise. Contact us today and let's make your dream home a reality.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Sikeston Fieldhouse and Aycorp Sports broadcast of SEMO Conference Basketball. We're running a little late tonight, folks, because tonight is senior night in Sikeston, and they were recognizing all of their seniors, their cheerleaders, their basketball players, Red Peppers, that whole group. So we're running a little behind. Also, this is our third game of the evening. We had a girls game first and the JV game, and now this one, so we're running a little behind. Our second game, this game tonight, though, does feature the Sikeston Bulldogs and the Jackson Indians in the battle of two top teams in the SEMO Conference. Alongside my broadcast partner for this game, Bobby Alford, I'm Jim Riker.
Well, Jim, I've been looking forward to this game for a while now. The matchup is the Sikeston Bulldogs, ranked #1 in Class 5, the most recent coaches poll, and the Jackson Indians, who got votes in the most recent Class 6 poll. Sikeston currently sits alone at the top of the SEMO Conference as the only undefeated team at 6-0 in conference play. Jackson and Cape Central are tied for second with one loss. Jackson at 6-1, Cape at 5-1. This is Sikeston's last conference game with only one more regular season game on the schedule, next Thursday against Father Tolton Catholic from Columbia. Jackson has two more regular season games next week, but this is their last conference game. Jackson this season is led by All-Stater Cole Deck. He is a tremendous shooter and scorer for the Indians. Sikeston is also led by two-time All-Stater P.J. Farmer, who is committed to play at Southeast Missouri State next year, along with his teammate, 7-footer Trey Sadler. And Jim, as I said in the girls' broadcast, also already signed with this group. Trisha Wiggins, he just signed this week. From what I understood in senior night, he's going to be playing at Missouri Baptist. He's playing soccer and basketball up there. Tremendous soccer player as well.
Absolutely.
And having a chance to prolong his athletic career.
Yep, absolutely right. So this one should be a really good matchup, folks. It's the two best teams in the conference. As Bobby mentioned, Sikeston 20-3 overall, Jackson 19-4. Jackson has only two losses since the SEMO Conference tournament, I believe, was to Cape Central both times.
Cape Central twice. So we just said they only have one loss in the SEMO Conference. That SEMO Conference conference play in the regular season.
Right.
So they don't count those SEMO conference tournament games as losses on the regular season and conference play. That's totally different. The conference tournament, and then you have the regular season conference play. So that's the reason it shows that on the losses within the conference. But that's tremendous for the Indians. They've only lost 2 and been to Cape Central. Now remember, last week we were right here. Cape Central gave Sikeston a little bit more than they wanted. Sikeston struggled shooting the ball, so Cape Central's not out of this. And I like the size they have in Ernst. He's going to give Saddler a little bit more issues than other teams have had. Great matchup down low. Cole Deck's going to be a shooting problem. They'll have to get out and guard him. I would imagine maybe McCray may draw him or Artist possibly. And look, their guards have got to handle the basketball. They've got to get it done because Sikeston's going to bring pressure all night long. I think that's where the matchup tonight is most key, is can Jackson's guards handle the pressure Sikeston brings?
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. I think if you have one thing that I would say is a weakness maybe for Jackson would be how their guards handle the pressure, and we know Sikeston gives you a ton of pressure. But like you mentioned, they did not shoot the ball well the other night when we were down here. They've got to shoot it a little better to be able to beat this Jackson team, I think. Next week, we talked about Jackson. That Jackson's got 2 games left. Sikeston with a game here next Thursday that we'll have. But district starts for the small schools next week, and we've got some great district matchups coming up.
Yeah, it sure does. You know, we'll start in Class 1, District 1. The 1 seed, Risco. The 2 seed is Gideon. The 3 seed is Southland. The 4 seed, Cooter. 5 seed, Clarkton. 6 seed is Delta, and 7 seed, North Pim. And Jim, who was it we just talked before we went on air? Clarkton was about to beat somebody.
South Pemiscot.
They're beating South Pim, and that's a different district down there, but that's going to be a big win for Clarkton if they went ahead and finished that game off.
Yes, it will be. And really, that district you just mentioned, though, Risco is the team to beat in that district. It's at Gideon, but Risco's really the team to beat there.
Yeah, they're a fantastic team. You know, they get up down the floor well. They're playing transition extremely well. Sammy Smith is the key to that team, though. When he's on the floor, they're a different animal. When he has to come out, boy, you see them change. But, hey, that Risco team is no joke, man. They can flat shoot it from anywhere on the floor. They got about 4 or 5 kids who can score. But Sammy and Owen Fortner are the 2 kids who score the most. But they got several kids who can light it up in the scorebook when needed.
Absolutely right. Then we move on to Class 1 District 2, which will be hosted at Richland in Essex. Richland is the number 1 seed. Delta the 2. Bell City the 3. Leopold the 4. And all 4 of those teams are pretty evenly matched, even though I know at one point in the season Richland really beat Leopold badly. But I think that's not maybe reminiscent or of how Leopold really is.
Well, I'm going to tell you, you like Leopold there. I'm going to tell you, for the big school guys, hey, don't sleep on Delta. Delta's a very good basketball team this year. They got some kids who can score and play, and they can hang points on you in a hurry. They got a little bit of size, too, to play on that team. This is not Richland's district right here by any means. They should win it. I think they've got the most talent to win it. But I'm telling you, Delta could slip up on them, I think, and beat them. Now, there's some other teams who think they got the chance. I think Delta's going to be the best one to give them the competition there. But that is going to be another fun district right there.
That's going to be a really good district. I agree with that. And then
and host site is at Richland.
Is at Richland. That is correct, right. So Class 2, District 1, which will be at Zenith Huntersville. Campbell got the number 1 seed there. Hayti, the number 2 seed. South Pim, the number 3 seed, a team that basically had everybody back and came off a Final Four run last year, and they ended up with a 3 seed.
Yeah, and South Pim's an interesting deal. You know, they got everybody back, but, you know, they played a couple of games, and then they got removed from the Bloomfield Christmas tournament. They had a big gap in there that wasn't playing basketball. I think it interrupted a lot of offensive flow that's trying to get done, and then once you're back in the playing, you're on the court playing games every night. You're not in practice fixing things. I think that's kind of disrupted the season some for them. So that's an interesting deal for South Pim. I tell you, Campbell's a strong team. The Kellum kid down there has had a fantastic season, but I still like Hayti. They're a fast, athletic group down there. That is another great district to watch right there. But Hayti is kind of my sleeper team coming out of that. I just think they're going to have a more complete team. But Hayti and Campbell, boy, that's going to be a fantastic matchup if those two indeed. But South Pim's not out of it. But they've got to find an offense flow the way they need.
And then the winner of that district will play the winner of Class 2 District 2, South Iron, the number 1 seed there. Van Buren 2, Winona 3, East Carter 4. We don't see a lot of those teams, Bobby, but we did see East Carter and Van Buren. And I know South Iron has been the sort of the beast in Class 1 the last few years. They've moved up to Class 2. Haven't had quite as great a season. but I don't think you can sleep on Van Buren.
I really like Van Buren. They are a fantastic group out there. They play hard and are well coached. They listen, they buy into the program. They do all the things right in the games. You know, they had a tough run. I think Van Buren would have got a 3-seeded Bloomfield Christmas tournament. They would have played a lot better. They had some tough seeds in there because it's kind of a middle-of-the-pack team, and they run in some tough matchups. But I'm telling you, Van Buren has got a really strong team this year. Look for them to challenge South Iron to possibly move on.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. And then Class 2, District 3, this is the district that Aycorp will cover next Friday night, the championship. It's at Bloomfield. Puxico, the 1 seed, Charleston, the 2, Bernie, the 3, Bloomfield, the 4, Chaffee, the 5, Oran, 6, and Advance 7. And that's going to be a very interesting district.
Everybody talked about how well Puxico and Woodland matched up. Charleston just blew out Woodland last weekend. They whipped them pretty bad. And, you know, that one's an interesting to me. I don't know that Puxico's actually got this thing sewed up. The speed Charleston has to challenge him, don't count out Bernie either. Man, the Aycorp kid down there just dropped 40 this past week or last week maybe. They are a challenge for anybody on any given night. That is a fun one there. We've got the championship call, Jim. You and I do from Bloomfield next week on that one.
Absolutely.
It'll be a great night at that gym.
It will be a great one. You're exactly right. And we're now about set to go with this, what is effectively the conference championship game here for the SEMO Conference. First for the Jackson Indians, a 6'4" senior, number 1, Lee Ivy. A 6' senior, number 2, Colton Toma. A 6'6" senior, number 4, Cole Deck. A 6'1" senior, a 6'1" sophomore, number 10, Jory Toma. And a 6'7" freshman, number 32, John Ernst. Jackson's coached by Corey Toma, assisted by Corey Brownsberger, Luther Bonds, Reagan McDowell, Clayton Ernst, and Rob Johnson. And we go to the Sikeston Bulldogs, averaging 78.5 points a game. 20-3 so far in the season. Last year went 28-2, lost in the quarterfinals of the state to Vianney. For the Sikeston Bulldogs, a 6' senior, number 0, Tristan Wiggins. A 6'2" senior, number 2, Chris Artis. In the middle, a 7' senior, number 3, Trace Sadler. A 6'1" senior, number 23, Lacrarion McCray. And a 6'2" senior, number 24, PJ Farmer. The Bulldogs are coached by Greg Hollifield, assisted by Brian Davis, Will Hollifield, Derek James, Parker Long, Trayvon Dennis, and Caleb McGee. These two teams, Bobby, know each other well. You know, two different styles of play. Jackson likes to keep it a little slower. Sikeston wants to speed you up.
Yeah, and I don't know that Jackson's going to have a whole lot of choice tonight. I think Sikeston will force them to play their style of game. They're going to push the floor as much as they can, but they will guard tight and heavy all game long. Sikeston's got kids who come off the bench who play major minutes as well. Kobe Thomas being one of them. I really like him. He shoots it extremely well and plays really strong defense.
Sikeston with the basketball to start. Farmer gets it to Artis, gets it back. In the corner, McCray to Sadler.
Boy, that's a different look, too. Against Kate last week, they didn't hardly get Sadler a touch in the first half. He already touched it for possession here.
That's the same thing I thought, Bobby. They really did not get Trey Sadler involved in the offense last week against Cape Central, and they had him in the offense right off the bat there. Jackson with the basketball.
And I think a difference, too, you know, you've got Ernst in there drawing him, so they want to get Ernst in foul trouble early on, I would think.
Colton Toma with it out front, kicks it off the deck. He's guarded by Artis. Then back to Colton Toma, to Ernst. Tries to drive on Sadler. He's cut off pretty nicely. Good contact there with the big men. And Sadler says, none of this, I'll knock it away.
Yeah, Sadler making his presence known right there. And that's against a freshman. That's big to be able to do that.
Farmer's jump shot is no good. Rebound taken down by Deck. He's quickly down for the Indians. Gets it off to Ernst. Out of bounds. No call, and it'll go back to the Bulldogs.
Well, I think Farmer may have got away with one there with the body.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But Ernst's body was blocking the call. The ref couldn't see that, how much contact was actually there.
Off to Artis. No score yet in this one. Wiggins, top of the circle three, short, no good.
They missed Sadler right there. They had him on the curl, and they could have hit him right by the rim.
Ernst, the big guy, puts the ball on the floor, drives to the basket, gets cut off there by Sadler, and we'll have a foul. That'll go, I think, on Wiggins. It is his first, team foul number 1.
That's his first. Team foul number 1.
Out of bounds to the Indians. Minute and a quarter in here, no score. Deck with the catch up top.
Good matchup there, McCray and Deck.
Ivy at the free throw line, kicks it out to Deck, wide open for 3. Boom! Cold Deck for 3.
That's a shooter, and if he stays that open all night, he's going to have a bunch of points, Jim.
Farmer with it to Sadler. He's on the baseline, guarded by Ivy. Wiggins drives down the lane, goes up. It is good, and he'll shoot 1. Tristan Wiggins, with his strength, gets the basket and the foul.
Well, you notice the defensive switch down there. They had Ivy that time on Sadler instead of Ernst. I like that switch because Ivy can push him around. And matter of fact, Ivy pushed him out to the corner. Very good defensive switch to protect the freshman who can score for him as well.
Ernst picks up the foul, though, against Wiggins, and will shoot 1. Long, no good. Tip taken down by Deck. And then a foul on Artis. It's going to be maybe a little closer called game here. First foul on Artis.
And that does not favor Sikeston. If they're going to take away a lot of the physical aspect of the game, that favors Jackson mightily right there.
Jory Toma with the basketball. Farmer on him. They trap him. They get it in the corner and then inside to Ivy. He's going to go up against Sadler. Long, no good. Ernst with the offensive board, and that'll be a jump ball, and will go to Jackson.
How about McCray getting there and get a hand on that to make it a jump ball?
Good hustle by the senior, all starting seniors for the Bulldogs. Inside to Ernst, a left-handed, no good. Sadler with a nice, strong rebound. They get it out to McCray. He loses it, saves it over to Artis. Artis kicks it out to Farmer. Farmer crossover dribble, gets inside, goes up, no good. Sadler right there for the putback up and good. Ernst had to come out, and when he did, Sadler was right there for the putback. 4-3 Sikeston. Toma up top with it. Deck with Artis on him. Crossover, then has to give it off to Ernst.
Whoa, what a play right there. Did you see McCray jump in and cut that off?
He did cut it off nicely. But a three-pointer by Jory Toma, and it's 6-3 Jackson. 6-4, now make it 6-6. McCray with the finish. We're tied at 6. Ahead quickly. Jory Toma again. Tries to get inside, but Farmer in there and knocks it away out of bounds.
Well, Jory Toma, I remember a couple weeks ago when we had the Jackson Cape game. He was a name we called a lot right there. A kid kind of giving him another arsenal of a scorer for his team.
Austin Criddle checks in for the Indians. And a steal by McCray. He's down the floor, and that's going to be a foul on Jory Toma there. And that'll be his first. Braden Thompson, also 6'4" senior for Jackson, checked in. We're tied at 6. Sadler to inbounds. He gets it up top to Farmer. Good catch by Farmer. He goes little runner. Oh, and the finish, the flush by Sadler.
Yeah, you knew Lob City was coming at some point, and there it was right there to Sadler.
Colton Toma with it. In the corner, three-pointer up and off the mark, no good. McCray with another rebound, playing strong on the boards tonight. McCray gives it to Sadler again, up and good. Good job of running the floor by the big man.
2 in a row out there.
10-6 now.
That ignites the crowd in a hurry.
Deck guarded by Farmer. Thompson back to Deck. Opens up for him. They cut him off, though, nicely. Good help there by Artis. He goes opposite side. It's no good. Farmer with the rebound. Gets it ahead to Wiggins. He'll stop and take the three. Off the mark, no good. Artis, nice strong rebound. McCray for three. Good. McQuarrie McCray.
They need a timeout, and they got it.
They do get a timeout. 13-6. 30-second timeout. Sikeston on a nice 7-0 run here, Bobby. 2 dunks and a nice 3.
Yeah, and Sikeston's energy right now was just outmatching everything that Jackson was bringing at them. You know, they were stronger on the boards. They was getting the dunks and running the floor better. I mean, their defense just getting after them out there. Sikeston got on a little run right there, and Jackson had to get that timeout.
And that is what Sikeston is so good at. They can put 7, 10, 12 points together just like that and run teams out of games quickly.
Yeah, and the speed at which they did it, you know, I said before the game I thought that Jackson would have to play Sikeston's style and speed it up, and that's what Sikeston did right there. They just controlled tempo and played the way they wanted, pushed the issue in the floor so much. I mean, they looked really, really strong in that little series right there.
Kobe Thomas and Jarius Goodwin check in for the Bulldogs. Full court pressure, of course, by Sikeston. Knocked away by Thomas, but Toma comes away with it off to Thompson. Pulls it up, kicks it back out to Colton Toma. Guarded out there by Thomas. Deck thought about the 3, doesn't take it.
Jackson needs to swing the ball quickly. Sikeston's in a zone right now, and that's going to give Deck his best opportunity to knock down 3s.
Free throw line to Thompson. Inside, up off a glass, up over Sadler, up and good. Jory Toma with the basket, 13-8. Breaks the 7-0 run. Goodwin with it. Wiggins to Sadler. Off of the Indians and out of bounds. Good job of knowing that lob was coming there, Bobby.
Yeah, do you think Sikeston's made a effort to get Sadler involved early tonight?
I believe they have. They worked very hard on it, I think. Farmer with the catch. And the lay-in down the lane. Nobody stepped in front.
They were protected against a lob to Sadler, and Farmer noticed it.
15-8 now. Steal by the Bulldogs. Farmer with it in the corner. Farmer gets it right back. Sadler down the lane. He'll be fouled. It'll be on the floor. Good pass there by Farmer. On Criddle.
Now, hey, they didn't shoot very well last week when we had them against Cape Central, but look at the difference in this team when Sadler's involved like this. The way it's spreading that floor out, there's a lot more lanes opened up. I like this style of play in keeping the big man involved.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. I agree. Sadler's free throw, no good. Ernst comes back in, as does Ivy for the Indians, and Will Thomas checks in for the first time tonight.
Sadler also made his presence known inside. That Jackson's only 1 of 5 inside the arc right now.
Sadler's second free throw. This one's short, no good. Run down by Deck. Even on the missed free throw, there's a lot of pressure from Sikeston. Deck gets it across the timeline, then to Ivy in the corner. Deck with it. Ivy at the free throw line. Doesn't want to go up against Sadler there. Kicks it back out.
Well,
Asks for a screen.
They're struggling to get Deck a look outside with any kind of space to work with. Sikeston's closing out so quick on him.
Right there, Thomas with a good job defensively on Deck. Then they jump the passing lane, not there, but good help defense. Goodwin knocks it away. Deck is going to be fouled finally late on the floor. That was an excellent defensive stand though by the Bearcats, right? I mean by the Bulldogs right there.
Yeah, and one thing I think you're gonna have to see for Deck is if he's got a good pull-up jumper in mid-range, he's gonna have to be quick with it, and he's got to know, hey, I'm gonna cut to this spot on the floor and get this thing off, because right now Sikeston is moving way too fast.
Malachi Davis in for the first time to replace Sadler for the Bulldogs, and McCray back in the game. Ivy up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Goes back up and good. Lee Ivy with the basket, and it's a 15-10 ball game. Ahead to Thomas, now to Farmer. Goodwin with it. Farmer will take the three. Off the mark, no good. Sikeston has not shot the three ball very well the last 2 times we've covered him, Bobby.
Yeah, it's been a slow start there, and they've had to rely on defense and team speed, to kind of get them through a game.
Going to have the 4th team foul on Sikeston. That's going to go on Goodwin. That'll be his second.
That's his second. Team foul number 4.
And right now, Sikeston's guard heavy right now on the floor. They really don't have a post player in there. They do bring in a little bit of guard play right there with Artis back on the floor, but as far as defensively, but man, they're kind of small on the floor as far as Sikeston goes right now.
Yeah, especially with Ernst and Ivy out there and Deck. Good quick hands by McCray. Knocks out of bounds. But you're right, Jackson has the size advantage for sure with 1:02 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, good time to see Ernst and Deck work together. Here comes Sadler back in to negate that. Good move there by Coach Hollifield.
Got a minute break there. He checks in for Malachi Davis. And we've got a 5-second call. Just good defense by the Bulldogs.
I think he was waiting for the play to open in the lane, and it never opened, and that got on the 5 seconds.
Farmer for the Bulldogs to Sadler, top of the 3-point line. Back to Farmer. Deck on him. Off of Farmer and out of bounds. Turnover, good defense by Cole Deck. Jory Toma back in for the Indians. Still in the backcourt. They get it to Ernst. And we're going to have a foul on Farmer. Grabbed him on the arm as he went past. And that'll send Ernst to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws.
Again, the aggressive play of Sikeston coming right there. They're just getting up on people to make them pair up the dribble. Now, Jackson did get the foul drawn right there, but they're going to be under pressure all night long from Sikeston. As long as they've got fouls to give, they will be there.
Ernst to shoot 2 free throws. First one is a little long, no good. So it stays 15-10.
Boy, knowing how the older Ernst looked as he graduated, I can't wait to see how this young man feels out in the future.
Absolutely right. He's going to be a hoss before it's all over. Second one is short, no good. He's going to have stepped over the line there, got away a little too quick, and it'll go back to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, he knew the shot was short, so he tried to go for the rebound and stepped over too quickly.
Going to bring Jory Tolmer back in. No, I take that back. That is Criddle back in the ballgame. 35 seconds to go. Farmer with it. He'll take the, nope, he won't take it. 3-pointer up and short, no good. Rebound by the Indians. Colton Toma out of there with it. Gives it off to Criddle. Deck a long 3, off the mark, no good. Tipped, loose. McCray comes away with it finally. Behind the back to Thomas for 3. Oh, no good. Sadler with the tip, no good at the buzzer. What a pass by McCray to get it to Thomas there in the corner. We're at the end of 1. It's Sikeston 15, Jackson 10. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Aycorp Sports.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely. Anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back at Sikeston High School at Greg Hollifield Court. It is the Sikeston Bulldogs leading the Jackson Indians in this SEMO conference matchup 15-10 at the end of 1 quarter. And Bobby, neither team shooting it incredibly well. Sikeston 7 of 15, but only 1 of 6 from the 3-point line.
Yeah, and Sikeston continues to struggle a little bit outside. And their defense is kind of having to hold them together. And, their involvement, if it hadn't been for Sadler right now, I think Jackson may be winning this game. They've involved Sadler early on this deal. But I think that what they've done to Jackson so far offensively, Jackson's shooting 31% from the floor right now. They just can't get anything inside. Sadler has affected that game so much. And then the defensive pressure, they're struggling to get nice. He was open there.
Yeah. Little turnaround jumper, good. And I think for Sikeston to really be state championship caliber, they've got to get that kind of play out of Trey Sadler. Get the ball to him inside like that.
Well, Trey Sadler needs to recognize he's got to feel the pressure. There was no pressure. He should have scored initially on that. You know, he got the ball and stopped, turned around. He needs to feel there's nobody on my hip. I'm going up and putting this thing off the glass or dunking this.
Turnover on the Indians there, a walk, and it'll come back to the Bulldogs. Off to McCray. Farmer with it now. PJ top of the circle, three. Good, hits the front of the rim and falls.
He'll take the three however he can get it.
Exactly right, 20-10 now.
Only had 2 in the opening period, so he needed one to fall, and he got the 3.
Deck with it, guarded by Artis. Screen set by Ivy there.
Good job on the switch right there by Wiggins and Artis. You know, that they fought right through the screen.
Deck top of the circle, 3, good.
Now that time they didn't get through the screen right there, and Deck come off that screen very well. He knew he was open and knocked down a shot.
Farmer steps back for another 3, good. Oh, he might be feeling it all of a sudden.
Whoa, Farmer is letting Deck hear all about it all the way down the floor.
23-13. Three-pointer up off the mark, no good. That's going to be a rebound on McCray. They're saying he hooked, I believe. Going to be out of bounds to Jackson.
That may be number 2 on McCray.
I believe it is, and Coach Hollifield is, his first.
That is his first. That's good for Sikeston, only his first.
Coach Hollifield is not very happy over there. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah, I think he recognized he needed to go take a seat real quickly before he got teed up. I want to see if they bring another screen for Coach. Oh, and that is correct. I don't know if you saw that, but Wiggins got him with a hip right there. He hooked him with a hip, and Kodeck could not get around him.
And that's the second one on Tristan Wiggins here with 6:37 to go in the first half.
The best thing that could happen for Sikeston is they get the ball back and get on the offensive set, because Coach Hollifield is getting close to a technical, I think.
Inbounds wide open in the corner. Off the mark, no good. Wiggins with the rebound. He's out of there for the Bulldogs. He's going to take it to the basket. He's going to lose it. And it'll be a foul.
Jim, I didn't see the reach there. I thought
he just lost the ball.
I thought the ball was off his body.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that one. I don't think that was the case. That's the second foul on Criddle, though. First team foul on Jackson, but I'm with you. I did not think it was a screen set. They get it out to Thomas. He came in for Wiggins with the 2 fouls. Farmer going to drive the baseline. He's going to be impeded. His progress will be impeded there by, I believe that was Toma, his second foul.
The kids on the floor are saying they want to play a physical game, and the refs are not letting it happen. And you know, there's a tough line you got to draw there, because the whistle will take control of the game. But, these kids want to get after it.
Right.
I mean, it's evident from up here. It's evident from, what I see, the kids, how hard they're going at it.
Yeah, and you're right. That's a thin line for a referee to let them play, yet keep it under control. And turnover on the inbounds pass. Bad passes you saw there. Jackson gets it back, trailing by 10. Deck with it.
Nothing even coming close to getting inside the arc now. Every pass is way outside three-point range. There it is, finally.
They get it to Thompson. He drives inside. He goes up and good. He got it past McCray and gets the basket. 23-15 in the corner to Thomas. McCray with it. To Artis, now to Sadler. Guarded by Thompson. Inside to McCray. Turn around, up and good. Good pass by Sadler and good cut there by McCray.
Yeah, McCray just come off a good hook right there, and he got right up under the basket and got posted up and got a good pass into him.
Jumper up and good by Colton Deck over Trey Sadler.
If Deck can do that all night long, he's going to keep Jackson in a game. That's a really nice pull-up jumper.
Deck's got 8. Sadler with the catch. Inside to McCray. Goes up. A little wild shot there. No good. Deck once again. He'll stop and take the 3. Off the mark. No good. McCray with the rebound. Quickly down the floor. Pace certainly favors the Bulldogs. Thomas for 3. No good. McCray tip. No good. Sadler. No good. Rebound by
Boy, I don't know about that. That's high elbows, Jim.
It sure was. That's going to go on Trey Sadler. His first.
Sadler's there, but the elbows were above the ball handler's head, and I would question that one. You know, you're going to get really close on that call.
Right. I would agree on that. 8-point lead for the Bulldogs. First foul on Sadler, third team foul on Sikeston. 4:51 to go here in the second quarter. Thomas says clear out, let me bring it down. Kobe Thomas, really good defense there. Gives it off, and that's going to be an offensive foul. He dropped the shoulder. And that's on Braden Thompson.
That's
his first.
Team foul number 3.
You just can't drop that shoulder.
Yeah, and Farmer was there. I mean, right, you can usually tell when that shoulder is right in the middle of the chest. That's just a textbook call for you.
Farmer off to Thomas, back to Farmer. Sikeston playing a little more of a 4 out here with Sadler out of the ball game.
Yeah, kind of guard heavy set, and they need somebody to be able to get open.
Good one off to Thomas. Farmer gets it back. Stop and pop the 3 off the mark and no good. Deck with the rebound. 3 of 10 now from the 3-point line for the Bulldogs. 3 of 9 for the Indians.
I think right here, the size they have, the Indians need to take advantage of Ernst in this game right at the rim.
Coach Hollifield's going to take a timeout here. It'll be a full timeout, so we're going to take a break as well with 3:51 to go before halftime. Sikeston 25, Jackson 17. We'll be back here in just a moment on Aycorp Sports.
In football, every play starts with one goal: protect the ball. It takes strength, teamwork, and focus to keep it safe. At First State Bank and Trust, we protect what you worked hard for, your finances. With us, you'll have a team that's always alert, keeping your money safe from every angle, through every challenge. We're here to protect your finances, because at First State Bank and Trust, your financial security is our game plan. First State Bank and Trust. Strong, secure, trusted. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
I want to thank First State Bank and Trust and all the rest of our supporters here on Aycorp Sports. We couldn't do it without you guys. We appreciate it. 25-17, Sikeston leads Jackson. Jim Riker, Bobby Alford with you. And Bobby, Sikeston has got the ball, scored well inside the arc.
Yeah, they're getting it done there. Sikeston is shooting 62% inside the arc. Jackson, meanwhile, only 40%. You know, and that's 4 extra shots. It's what they've made right there. 3-pointers, both of them has made 3 out there. They're virtually the same, 3 of 9 and 3 of 10. But it's inside the arc where Jackson is getting outplayed. Look, they've got the size on the floor to take advantage of it. Like I said before we went to break, this is a great time to get Ernst something at the rim. Let him get involved in the scoring. Look, he's a freshman. Lift his confidence in this situation. Get him a basket right here.
They curl around. They do get it into Ernst, but he's outside the 3-point line now, guarded by Thomas out there. Then to Toma. Jory Toma off to Deck, up and good. Good pass by Jory Toma.
Yep, good cut by Deck right there. He knew the ball was away from him, so he cut straight down into that lane. That was a great look.
25-19.
Now that's a result of the play earlier when Farmer come down the floor, jawing at Deck. Deck just jawed back on his score right there.
Good one with it to Thomas, and then up top to Artis. Farmer with it. Sikeston looking a little bit here for someone to score. Farmer's jump stop inside, gets it blocked by Ernst. It goes right out to Thomas. And they'll reset the offense. 6-point game here.
Jim, I don't remember. Wiggins is going to check back in now. I don't know if he had 1 or 2 fouls.
Yeah. Ernst with the hold on a good one there.
And the reason I brought that up, Sadler was out plus Wiggins. Wiggins has been a strong player down low this year, rebounding-wise, and they're not going to let Wiggins back in.
Yeah, with the 2 fouls. Yeah, they're going to bring McCray back in. That was the 2nd foul on Ernst. The 4th team foul on Jackson. Into Farmer. Oh, a nice cut off the screen there, up and good.
Yeah, a good screen, and he just cut straight through that and made a nice score.
Farmer with 10 now, and McCrae's going to pick up a foul 40 foot from the basket.
That will be his second now.
Yep. Second one on McCrae, fourth team foul. And Goodwin will check out. McCrae will go back to the bench. And the referees are not allowing anything out front, any contact out front, which is fine because they're calling it both ways, that way, so it's not a problem.
Yeah, it calms the aggressiveness nature down of Sikeston some, so, that may be needed there.
Toma with the miss. Farmer comes away with it. In the corner to Thomas. Kicks it off to Sadler, and they'll reset a little bit here with 2:39 to go in the first half. Farmer spin move off to Sadler. Sadler gets double teamed. And Farmer says, let's reset this here.
Well, my feelings are if Ivy is going to play behind.
Goodwin with the basket and the foul.
I'll finish that thought now. If Ivy is going to play behind Sadler, he needs to ask for that ball post up as close as he can to the rim. Sadler's got to be able to score. Because, look, at the college level, if people play behind you, you're expected to score right there.
Right.
You've got to rotate around that guy and deny. Ivy wasn't denying. He's just playing behind him, trying to push him out. Sadler's got to recognize that. He's got to say, hey, I'm 7 foot. If I get near the rim, I'm just going to reach up and lay it over the glass. Or lay it over the rim, rather.
Colton Toma picked up that foul there, and Goodwin finished the three-point play, so it's 30-19 Sikeston. 2:11 to go in the quarter. To Ivy at the free throw line. Off, up, and good.
Great cut right there. They pulled Sadler away from the rim, and as soon as he did, they cut behind him.
Blaine Reagan, a sophomore, with the cut and the basket. Goodwin with it. Goes to the basket, up and good. Jarius Goodwin got 5. 2 strong takes in a row by Goodwin. Ivy with it. He'll put it up over Sadler. It's short, no good. Rebound Reagan. To Deck for 3. Good for Cole Deck. He's got 13 now to go along with 5 rebounds.
Kid can flat out shoot it when he's got a little bit of space.
Artis with it, 35-21. No, 32-24. Got the score wrong.
Sadler's too far out. He's got to get closer.
Goodwin again. He's just taken Jory Toma to school right this second.
I'm telling you, he's not the kid you usually call in the scorebook all the time, but he's lighting it up right here.
34-24. In the corner, Criddle. Back out to Deck now. In the corner, Colton Toma. Ball's tipped away. Artis comes away with it. He's going to go strong to the basket. Up and good through Cole Deck. Up and good. And a timeout by Coach Corey Toma. A full timeout with 49.4 seconds to go before the half. We'll keep it right here. Bobby, once again, Sikeston just on that little bit of a run that opens things up a little bit.
Yeah, and they did it with, the name of Mr. Goodwin right there. It wasn't P.J. Farmer. It wasn't Seller. It wasn't Wiggins. They've got guys who can step up in situations right now and do big things for them. I'm going to say that's huge when you get that out of players. Defensively, they still just keep turning it up. Cole Deck right now, though, is stepping up. I mean, he's had some really good looks. He had a pull-up jumper in the paint earlier. He had the cut to the basket. He's knocked down that 3 of late. I'm telling you, he's shooting them back into this game. I mean, but he's going to have to do a lot more. They're already down 12. They're just going to have to slow down Sikeston some way and maybe even put him on the floor or foul him. I mean, give him a hard foul or 2 right there. Show some physicality back at him, because right now Sikeston is not afraid. I mean, they're in there fighting every time they get a chance to get at the ball.
36-24, 12-point lead for the Bulldogs. They're led by Farmer with 10, Sadler with 8, McCrae with 7, and Goodwin with 7. 13 for Cole Deck out of the 24 for the Jackson Indians. They need to find someplace else. They're not getting much inside. Braden Thompson with 2 inside. That's about all, and Lee Ivy with 2 inside.
Yeah, so 4 points out of post players down low. I mean, that's not going to get it done. You've got to be able to score inside.
Jackson with the basketball. Off of Deck and steal by Artis. He goes up for the layup and good. Chris Artis with the basket.
And another big steal by Sikeston.
38-24. We talked about, of course, in the pregame, Bobby, about could Jackson handle the pressure.
Well, look at the physicality right there. That was Artis just giving it to Deck. He was bumping him all the way through the lane.
Deck a long three off the mark, no good. Goodwin with a strong rebound. 9 seconds to go. They get it ahead to Thomas. In the corner to Sadler with 3 seconds to go. He goes up off the glass. Good. That's what you're talking about right there, Bobby. And that ends the first half with a 16-point Sikeston lead.
You've got to front that man if you want to stop him as big as he is at this level. You can't play behind him.
40 for Sikeston, 24 for Jackson. We're going to take a 7-minute break. We'll be back with statistics in the second half of this SEMO Conference matchup on Aycorp Sports.
At Young Real Estate, we understand the importance of face-to-face interactions. Our experienced agents are here to listen to your needs and personalize your home buying or selling experience. But we also recognize the power of technology. Young Real Estate offers virtual showings, allowing you to explore properties from the comfort of your own home. Young Real Estate, where technology meets a personal touch. Your dreams, our expertise. Contact us today and let's make your dream home a reality.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
In football, every play starts with one goal: protect the ball. It takes strength, teamwork, and focus to keep it safe. At First State Bank and Trust, we protect what you worked hard for, your finances. With us, you'll have a team that's always alert, keeping your money safe from every angle, through every challenge. We're here to protect your finances, because at First State Bank and Trust, your financial security is our game plan. First State Bank and Trust. Strong, secure, trusted. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Thank you. Thank you for letting us be a part of your family and for trusting us with the ones you love the most. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of those lifelong memories. Thank you for taking us on the job and for putting us to work. Thank you for choosing us for your first vehicle and for every vehicle after. Thank you for trusting us for 70 years.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
We do things the right way, we do it honestly, and we do it well. We go to trial with confidence that in Southeast Missouri, when we work hard and we do a good job of presenting the case to the jury like we know we can do, justice will be done and the client will be taken care of. If you need someone to represent you at trial, call Cook Parkett, Ponder & Walls.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up and coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagro 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Do you need personalized merchandise? Trying to celebrate the season of that big state run? Then Juju Promotions in New Madrid has you covered. Whether it's heat presses, screen printing, or embroidery, we always have an option that will leave you satisfied and looking your best. With seasonal styles and plenty of accessories, there's something here for everyone. So come in and shop around. You'll be welcome with a smile and leave more fashionable than ever. Call us at 573-748-4040 or visit us in New Madrid.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Attaboy. Way to hustle for the muscle.
Helping positive gym bros and everybody else.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun, and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
Welcome back to the Sikeston Fieldhouse. We're at halftime. Sikeston leads Jackson 40-24. Jim Riker, Bobby Alford with you. And Bobby, we were talking during the break there. Man, Sikeston has scored so well inside the arc tonight.
Yeah, and let's look at that. You know, team comparisons first. How they're doing their scoring. Jackson has made 6 points inside the arc and 6 shots inside the arc and 4 shots beyond. They've almost made as many outside as they have inside. Meanwhile, Sikeston has scored 15 baskets inside the arc and 3 beyond. They're really getting it done inside at the glass and the rim. And it's not just Sadler. Sadler's on the board with 10, but they've got other kids participating in that too. And they've still knocked down some threes, so they're shooting good out there. But the inside game is making the three open and possible when they want to take those shots. Kudos to Sikeston for getting inside, making a big impact. What a week turnaround. 10 points this game for Sadler in the first half. Last week, Jim, 0.
Right.
What a turnaround. Individually in the books, though, it'll look like this for the Indians. It goes Lee Ivey with 2, Colton Deck with 13, Jory Toma with 5, Blaine Reagan with 2, and Braden Thompson with 2. That rounds out their 24 points. They are 10 of 25 shooting the ball at 40% from the floor. 6 of 13 inside the arc at 46%, 4 of 12 beyond at 33%, 0 of 2 at the free throw line, and 12 rebounds in the game. For the Sikeston Bulldogs, they go like this. It is Christian Wiggins with 2, Chris Artis with 4, Trey Sadler with 10, LeClarion McCray with 7, PJ Farmer with 10, Jarius Goodwin with 7, and that rounds out their 40 points. They are 18 of 30 shooting the ball at 60% from the floor. Fine number. 15 of 20 inside the arc at 75%. 3 of 10 beyond at 30%. 1 of 4 at the free throw line and 15 rebounds. Jim, the only place they're not performing well is at the free throw line, and they've only been there 4 times.
Right.
Sikeston's doing a fantastic job tonight.
And I got to point out, I think, Jarius Goodwin, too, on a night where Tristan Wiggins has been in a little bit of foul trouble. Jarius Goodwin's giving some offense that you usually don't see from him. He's got 7 at the half.
Yeah, he's on good minutes. So Wiggins has 2 and Kobe Thomas has 0. Those are 2 kids who pretty much you can count on 10 points a night, it seems like, out of. And they have been a non-factor, but the kids like McCray has stepped up, Goodwin stepping up. That is major things right there going on in the game for Sikeston. And again, I can't speak enough about how they've involved Sadler in this game early. I thought it was key. I thought it was a bad mistake last weekend. They didn't. And then tonight, he's been a major factor in there. Defensively, what he's done to Jackson, what they've been able to get inside and try to do has been shut down. I think they got to get creative. Jackson's got to get creative. They can't just rely on Kodek being able to bring him back from 3. Now, he's a great shooter, but I think they've got to be able to score inside, and they got to get a foul hung on Sadler doing so. They haven't shown that they can do that to Sadler yet. And the other thing, I said it going to break, you're going to have to play Sadler different. You can't play in his hip pocket. He's too big, and if he gets you back down under the rim, that's an easy score. You're going to have to play deny some and let them try to lob over the top. If you're expecting a lob over the top and you're denying, you should have backside hip coming anyway, and you've got to know that. I mean, you can't hang a man out to dry down there.
Jackson will have the basketball to start the second half here, trailing by 16. And we're going to have a foul right off the bat here, and that will go on Artis.
Chris Artis, that's
his second. Team foul number 1. Probably not the way that Coach Hollifield wanted the first 5 seconds of the second half to start. Toma to Toma. It's loose, and it's a steal. Ahead to Artis. He goes up for the layup, and short, no good. Farmer with the take back, no good. And then it's loose and taken away by the Indians. Quickly down the floor is Jory Toma. He goes for the layup, and it's blocked by P.J. Farmer.
Man, the pressure was on Jory Toma coming down the floor, and he's having to handle it while Kodek had his hand up on the other side of the floor, wanting him to give him a lob.
I told you I watched SEMO last week, and I believe P.J. Farmer can play guard for them pretty quickly. They've got a really good team, a lot of good kids, but I think he can play for them. Into Sadler. Gets it right back, up and good, and he didn't come down with it. I love that by Trey Sadler right there.
Well, he rolled off of that play, and he looked like he was going to the high post, and he immediately V-cut right back to the rim right there.
Toma with it. Jory Toma for 3. Rims out, no good. Nice rebound by Ernst inside. He goes up left-handed, missed it. Then it comes away to Wiggins. He takes it, looks off, goes up for the layup, up and good. Wiggins looked into the corner and then took it in and makes the basket. That's a 20-point lead now for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Sikeston is making a living at the rim.
Colton Toma with it. Guarded up front by McCray. To Ernst. To Deck. P.J. Farmer on him. He goes up over Farmer, up and good. Just used his size to an advantage there and gets the basket.
Yeah, that's a good job of Deck right there, just getting down low and going up over the top of him.
Farmer, nice dish off to Sadler, who flushes it.
I've said it before, the best thing that ever happened to Trey Sadler was when P.J. Farmer transferred to Sikeston.
Yeah, he has helped him greatly.
He just keeps him involved in the offensive game plan at all times.
30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. A 20-point lead for the Bulldogs. And Sadler with 14. And they said really nice dish there by P.J. Farmer. He recognized that he was up against the big guys, dished it off, and a nice putback.
And Farmer is so good. He drives the lane. He causes attention. Well, as soon as that guy who's over there by Sadler pulls toward Farmer to try to block that shot, it's going to leave Sadler wide open for those kind of plays.
Jackson with the basketball. Coach Hollifield is very animated, more animated than you normally see him on the sideline tonight.
In a 20-point game, too, and something's got to be going on the floor, I think, that he's asking for. And it may be something drawn between the two teams, and, that's going to both ways. He may see something, or who knows, it could be an elbow that we didn't see. You don't know.
Right,
I don't want to
exactly.
speculate, but something had his attention.
Artis out front on the guard there. Thompson over the top to Ernst. He saves it and kicks it back out. And it's a steal just off of P.J. Farmer and out of bounds.
Yeah, I like that try over the top right there. It's got to have a little bit more air to it and let Ernst jump up and go get that ball, but good idea for Jackson.
Jackson into the backcourt with it. Colton Toma.
Good switch, and they missed it. They got the switch. They had the smaller guy against Ernst, and they couldn't get him a lob up.
Deck off the mark, no good, but Braden Thompson with the rebound. Double team there, then kicks it out to Colton Toma, and it's going to be a kick by Chris Artis, and it'll go back to Jackson.
Well, I'd like to see Jackson go back to that switch again right there. They had a good matchup. Go back to it. It worked once. See if you can do it again.
Up top. Good catch there. Jory Toma with it. Artist on him. In the corner, Ernst will take the three ball. Good. John Ernst with the three-pointer. His first points of the night, and it's 46-29.
Hey, if you ain't going to give it to him at the rim, he's just going to take it out there.
They're going to have an offensive foul there on McCray.
And I think he did on a pass. He just kept on running over the man, so that's a good call.
It'll be his third. Artis and McCray check out. Thomas and Goodwin check back in. That's been the basic rotation tonight for the Bulldogs. They've played 7 pretty much.
And that's kind of been Artis and McCray coming out and Thomas Goodwin coming in right there. Yeah. And it's defense. I mean, those guys, all 4 of those guys play really, really good defense.
Farmer with it. Goes up. It's no good, but he'll be fouled and will shoot 2, I believe. That's going to go on Colton Toma.
Foul against Colton Toma. That's his second. Team foul number 1. P.J. Farmer to the line, shooting 2.
Farmer will shoot 2 here. 17-point lead for the Bulldogs with 4:48 to go in the third quarter. Free throw is no good. 1 of 5 from the free throw line for Sikeston. 0 of 2 for Jackson. You know, Bob, we talked earlier about being called very close, but there's not been a lot of free throws overall. 7 in total in the game so far.
Not a whole lot. And, you know, that's an area that Sikeston struggled with, too, last week. I think they was 13 of 23 maybe from the free throw line. They didn't shoot it very good last week from there either.
Ernst with it in the backcourt. Kicks it off to Colton Toma. Gets down the floor. Boy, it's nice to have Sadler back there to help you out. Deck for 3, off the mark. Sadler, rebound taken down. Nice behind the back there by Wiggins. He's going to go to the basket. It is good, and he'll shoot 1. Tristan Wiggins with the basket.
Boy, he was a non-factor in the first half, but look at him go here in the second.
Team foul number 2.
Third foul on Jory Toma.
To the line, shooting 1.
Free throw by Wiggins is good. Rolls in. Into the game, Blaine Reagan for the Indians replaces Jory Toma. Biggest lead of the night, 21 points for the Bulldogs. And a steal by Thomas. Good hands there. Wiggins, little runner in the lane, rims out, no good. Ahead to Deck. He goes past Sadler. Nice pass off to Ernst. Colton Toma back to Ernst. Jumper up and long, no good. Rebound, Colby Thomas. It's loose on the floor. Jackson comes away with it. Off to Ernst. And the basket. Ernst finishes strong there. Thomas fouled him trying to stop the shot, but good strength by Ernst to finish it.
Yeah, off balance and able to finish that shot. That was a nice play by Ernst.
He'll shoot once, 50-31 right now. McCray and Artis check back in for the Bulldogs. Ernst to shoot the free throw. Up and good. Ernst now with 6. Didn't score in the first half. He's got 6 here in the third quarter. 18-point game, 50-32. Farmer up top. To the free throw line to McCray. Then back out to Wiggins for three. Good, Tristan Wiggins.
Have yourself a third quarter, Tristan Wiggins.
He is. He's come alive here. Reagan with it. All the way to the basket. Sadler changed the direction of that shot. It's loose. Thompson, good job. Ernst kicks it off. Blocked partially by Sadler, and then Sadler gets pushed to the floor. No call.
So right there, I think Wiggins was between Sadler and the shooter, and Sadler still got the block.
He did.
Team foul number 3.
Third foul on Ernst. Both these teams have one more week of the regular season before they start districts. Districts will be seeded either late or this weekend or very early next week, one of the two. McCray for three, good!
His second of the game.
And all of a sudden, Sikeston has opened it up now, 24-point lead. Ahead to Ernst. Sadler's going to foul him on the floor. There'll be 2 free throws for Ernst.
I like Ernst taking it at him, but I would rather see Ernst lean against Sadler a little bit more. I mean, he was kind of fading away from the rim right there, trying to get to the rim without making contact. He's going to have to lean on Sadler a little bit more and push Sadler down under the rim.
Yeah, he's going to get the foul, but he's not going to get the and one that away.
Correct, yeah.
Ernst free throw, a little long, no good. Lee Ivy checks in for Braden Thompson for the Indians. 4 players in double figures for the Bulldogs, only 1 for the Indians so far. Second free throw, Ernst missed them both. Farmer with it. In the corner to Artis. Farmer gets it back, jump stop, up, off the mark, no good, but a strong rebound by Wiggins and good, and he'll shoot one more.
How about him?
He has had a quarter.
He has got 10 points and an and one coming in this quarter.
Team foul number 4.
It's the first foul on deck. Ernst checks out, as does Reagan. Criddle checks back in. Artis takes a deep breath. Up and good with the free throw. Just a sort of an example, Bobby, of what Sikeston's got. You know, it can be one kid for even a quarter and then another kid for another quarter. They're very, very deep.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, the first quarter, Trey Sadler, I think he had 8 maybe, or
right.
6 or 8, and had 10 at the half. Wiggins had 2 at the half. Now Wiggins has 13 in the game. P.J. Farmer is big in the first half with 10. He's only had 1 point this whole second half. I mean, it really is a team of a lot of mixture in there. I'm going to take Kobe Thomas still sits at 0. He'll be on the scoreboard for this game's over, I believe. It may be later in the fourth, and they put some different kids in, but he's going to be a factor as well. He can be on any given night.
And Sikeston now 25 of 41, so they're shooting well over 50%. Of course, when you're 20 of 29 inside, that helps that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, they've just been fantastic around the rim, and they get good looks at the rim, you know. And a lot of that, I'll go back to Sadler again. He's so big and strong. Once he gets a couple dunks early in the game, players remember that. The crowd, it excites them. You're trying to quiet crowds and settle that down and stop that from happening. It opens up lanes for a Farmer or a Wiggins to drive down and score. It just makes them so good in there. Then you get open looks like McCray had that, you know, when he knocked down that 3. Wiggins knocked down a 3 out here. Wide open looks, you know, come from playing the game the right way from the inside out.
Jackson with the basketball. That's Criddle with it. Kicks it off to Colton Toma. Ivy with it behind the 3-point line. Good help defense by Sadler right there. He slid off his man. Deck a long 3 air ball. Will go back to the Bulldogs. And he will hear about that. Oh, we're going to have a technical foul here, I think. I'm just guessing that has something to do with a comment of some sort after that.
Yeah, there's been quite a bit of jawing the whole game between these two teams. You know, it's not a surprise to see it.
That's Artis's. That was on Artis, so he'll get his third foul and the 15th foul. And I think Coach Hollifield would like to at least have a discussion with the official about that, probably. Deck's free throw is good.
And the official wants nothing of it. I mean, he's kind of pointing to him a wave right there. I'm not sure if that's the official who called it. A lot of times the official who calls it
goes underneath the basket then.
Yeah, they get away that way that it doesn't escalate.
Right. Second free throw is good.
So now they're going to have the conversation. He's getting a little bit of explanation of what happened.
And Jackson will have the basketball. Yeah.
Yeah, and Coach Hollifield seems satisfied. Maybe not happy, but he understood the call.
Right. As long as you understand the call, that's okay. You can work on that. That's exactly right. So good job by the officials there to get that taken care of. Both free throws good by Deck. He's got 17 now of the 34 for the Indians. And Jackson has the basketball.
I want to tell you, as far out on the floor as Coach Hollifield is getting, you would think he is coaching for his job right now. I mean, he is still intense on this game with a 25-point lead.
Yeah, and after this is his 902nd game or something he's coached, and you're right, he's still just as intense.
Yeah, just like year number 1 for him out there.
Exactly right. Foul went on Farmer, his second, and they'll shoot free throws. That will be Will Thomas, I believe, to shoot free throws for the Indians. 59-34, Sikeston leads here on senior night at Sikeston. Thomas makes the first one. Up and off the mark, no good. Farmer with the rebound. Brings it up for the Bulldogs. To Wiggins. Criddle on him. Wiggins stops, pops, rims out, no good.
Really good looking pull-up jumper right there, but Wiggins rimmed out.
Will Thomas with it for the Indians. Inside to Ivy.
Oh, that was the screen they wanted.
Yep. Farmer with it. Crosses over, goes inside, goes up a little runner, up and good.
That was set up by McCray getting in there. He's almost like a little screener in that lane for PJ, and he just used it well.
Criddle with it. Gets double teamed. Gets it into the corner. Stop and pop by Deck. Good.
Good looking shot.
Yeah, good looking shot. Farmer drives in the lane, little runner. Good. PJ Farmer. These two are matching baskets right now.
PJ had 1 point in this quarter right here, and now he's just put up 4 just like that.
Ivy with it. Puts it on the floor. Now he's going to kick it out. And does. Jory Toma with the jumper, no good. Rebound, gets his own rebound, misses the shot, gets it back. He's inside there, gives it off. Nice job to Will Thomas, and Thomas finishes. Then Farmer down the floor. He'll take the 3, off the mark, no good. Lee Ivy with the rebound. And that's the end of the quarter. It's a 24-point lead for the Sikeston Bulldogs. They lead 63-39. We'll take 30 seconds, be back here for the fourth quarter of this one on Aycorp Sports.
Thank you. Thank you for letting us be a part of your family and for trusting us with the ones you love the most. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of those lifelong memories. Thank you for taking us on the job and for putting us to work. Thank you for choosing us for your first vehicle and for every vehicle after. Thank you for trusting us for 70 years.
We are back at the Sikeston Fieldhouse. Sikeston with a 24-point lead as we head to this fourth quarter on senior night, 63-39. The winner of this one will win the SEMO Conference Championship. So 8 minutes to go in this one. We'll be back on the air Thursday night with you from here as the Bulldogs will host Father Toten out of Columbia. And then Friday night we'll be in Bloomfield for the Class 2 District 3 championship game. And that'll be on Misha TV. You'll have to go to Misha TV to get that one, but that will be should be a good one. That should be a really good district because we get into playoff time here in the state of Missouri.
Jim, a big game, Potosi and Puxico. Potosi, a expected winner in their district in Class 4. Very strong team. They knocked off Puxico tonight, 63-57. Puxico's got a strong team, and that was a big game. They needed a big test like that, and they got it. You also, I think, needed loss like that. That's a gut check up before the season ends, before you get into districts, to make you a little bit more hungry.
Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. I agree with you. Goodwin with it. He's had 7 in the first half, and there's going to be a blocking foul there on Ernst. Nope, on Braden Thompson, excuse me.
Foul needed, Braden Thompson. That's his second.
We'll send.
Team foul number 1.
In a game like this, too, you want to see stuff like that out of Goodwin. I mean, he has played well tonight, scored, going into district play. That's the stuff you want to see kids like that get confidence. You don't want them shooting when they don't need to in districts, but, hey, you want him to better contribute when you need to depend on him.
Farmer just drove down the lane for the basket. Inside, nice dish. Ernst runs it down. Colton Toma to the basket, up and good. Toma's first points of the night. Wiggins with it. Goes inside. Man, he's strong. He got held up there and still got the shot off. Missed it, but got it off. Jackson with the basketball. Off to Deck. Deck's got 19 so far. Ernst with it now. It's going to be a blocking call. Good call. Farmer didn't get there in time. And it'll be Ernst to shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you take a look at the floor for Sikeston, the things that almost never were. P.J. Farmer was at Charleston. Trisha Wiggins moved to Texas, stayed there a year, I believe, and moved back. Right. A broken leg. He fought through injury and things. And, the things that could have happened if he stays in Texas and Farmer doesn't transfer him from Charleston, this is a totally different looking team for Sikeston.
Oh, absolutely right. Absolutely. Ernst's second free throw. Knocks it down.
He has got a really nice looking shot.
He does. You're right.
Ball up high. A kid that tall to be a shooter like that, I mean, that's special.
Farmer with it. Thomas, jumper off the mark, no good. Rebound taken down by Colton Toma. Ahead to Ernst. He gets there in time, missed the shot. Toma gets it blocked by Goodwin.
And Ernst almost caught that ball out of bounds.
He did.
He thought better of it.
Almost did. Sadler checks back in for Kobe Thomas for the Bulldogs. 6:18 to go in this one. 22-point lead.
He hesitated. He should have shot that ball.
They're going to call Sadler with a little push there. But, yeah, that's where Ernst has got a good little jump shot there. That's a good spot for him to take that. You're right.
Well, in dribbling in there, he's not going to get a better look. I mean, he was dribbling into traffic and right into Sadler right there. He had space. Go ahead and take your shot, young man.
Ernst with it. Kicks it out. Jory Toma. Nice back door. Then they give it off to Ernst. Up and good, and he'll draw the 4th foul on Trey Sadler.
Yeah, a little late in the game, but it's nice to see the young man starting to find success inside tonight.
65-45. Goodwin checks out, and Tristan Wiggins checks back in for the Bulldogs. 20-point lead with 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Ernst free throw good. Farmer with it for the Bulldogs in the corner to Artis. He'll take the 3 ball, long, no good. Gonna have a jump ball, I believe, and we'll go to Jackson. And Bobby, Sikeston now 3 straight times sort of jacked it up pretty quickly as opposed to taking a little time off the clock.
Yeah, maybe a little surprising, but there's still 6 minutes left in the game, so I think they're still going to play basketball for a little while longer before they go to burning too much clock.
Ernst with it. To Colton Toma. Ernst gets it back. Trying to foul Sadler out here. Inside to Ernst. Wiggins on him. Goes up off the glass and good. Good job by John Ernst. He's had a nice second half. Farmer drives down the lane. He goes up and good.
Boy,
man.
that was just strong to the basket.
He can sort of get to the basket when he wants to here tonight.
Yeah, pushed this man all the way down the lane, and he just laid it up over the top of the rim.
Colton Toma, and then a steal by Farmer. But he put it on the floor. Deck gets it. He's going to go up. It is no good. Farmer with another rebound. Gets it ahead to McCray. Loses it. Off to Deck. He'll take the 3 ball. Good.
He's money from out there.
He is, and Coach Hollifield's not happy right this moment. And it's a timeout for the Bulldogs. Cole Deck with 22 on the night. It is a full timeout, so we'll take a 30-second break here after we see this three-pointer by Cole Deck on the replay. And it is 67-51, Sikeston with the lead. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on Aycorp Sports.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
We're back at the Sikeston Fieldhouse. Jim Riker, Bobby Alford with you, and Jackson has cut what was once, I believe, a 26-point lead down to 16, 67-51 with 5:04 to go in the ballgame.
Yeah, Sikeston's putting together a little bit of a run here, and they just need to keep going. You know, they've got plenty of time to make a comeback, but they've really got to shoot well, and they've got to play good defense. Ernst and Deck's doing their part down there. I mean, they are getting in the scorebooks, making things happen, but again, they've got to do some things defensively. I think they need to go at Sadler, too. They've got to try to foul Sadler out. It's a different team when he's not in the game, defensively especially. Get him out of the game, and you got a chance to make some noise in the paint.
Sikeston with the basketball, trailing or leading by the 16 points. Off to Thomas. Sadler up top. Kicks it to Farmer. Farmer stops and pops. It is rims out, no good, but Tristan Wiggins right there for the putback. Nobody put a body on him.
Yeah, he come from the weak side right there. He was out on the wing when that play started, and when Farmer went to the lane and shot, Wiggins come in from the backside.
Thomas up top on Jory Toma. Then to Colton Toma. Backdoor to Ernst. He loses it out of bounds. He'll go back to the Bulldogs. Ernst just lost it as he went down the baseline.
Yeah, he's had some slippery fingers tonight, you know, and a couple down low, hadn't been able to get the handle on him as much as he'd like.
Artist with it up top to Wiggins. Gets it knocked away by Deck. Good steal. Deck then gets it ahead on the pass. He goes up and good. 69-53. Off to Farmer. Craig going to check back in for the Bulldogs here. Farmer crossover dribble. Kicks it back out to Wiggins. Wiggins drives inside, goes up strong. It's good, and he'll be fouled and will shoot one.
He is just so strong with the basketball when he gets going downhill.
On Colton Toma, his third foul and the first team foul for Jackson here in the quarter. Artist checks out, and McCray checks back in for the Bulldogs. Wiggins will shoot the free throw. He's got 15 here in the second half. Make it 16, and it's a 19-point lead again for the Bulldogs, 72-53. Toma with it, guarded by McCray. To Deck. Deck open for three. Good.
Great play by Jackson. He come off a great screen right there, and he got their men switched, and he is wide open for a three.
27 of the 56 by Cole Deck tonight for the Indians. Thomas with it, kicks it back to Farmer. Lane opens up, he goes inside. Oh, nice spin move up and good. Wow. Farmer with 21.
Hey, that'll get you a scholarship to SEMO.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Ball's knocked away. Get it off the deck. Colton Toma up top. Tries to drive inside, and we're going to have a foul. That will go on McCray, his fourth, team foul number 4 on the Bulldogs. Out of bounds to the Indians. Up top to Jory Toma. Goes up and no good. Rebound taken down by Farmer. Ahead to McCray. Good job, up and good. Boy, that was a nice pass by Farmer as well.
And it goes back to what we talked about in the girls' game. If you play at Sikeston, you look up the floor when you get a rebound. I mean, that was all the way down the floor to McCray.
Ernst,
and here we go
good.
again.
Wiggins with it.
Wrong guy.
That's not
Wrong
the guy.
guy.
Yeah, you don't give it to your big man on the wing like that. That's exactly right.
Yeah, and even Wiggins says, "Hey, that's on me."
Yeah.
You know, he's going to have to get that thing and dribble it and put it on the floor. Not that he can't, but that's not his job there.
Right.
Go to the other side of the floor. I believe it's Thomas out there. Thomas is going to put that on the floor maybe twice, and he's going to throw a lob, and Sadler's finishes the jam is the way it's supposed to go.
Right. Ernst with it up top, behind the three-point line. Kicks it off to Reagan. Reagan in the lane, off the glass, no good. Tipped, taken down by McCray. Ahead to Wiggins. He's going to split through the defense, up, good, and he'll shoot one. He may be pound for pound the strongest player in Southeast Missouri, I'm telling you.
Very easily could be, but again, that ball was on the baseline, Jim. It's where that pass started from, up to Wiggins. I think he dribbled it, twice?
Yes.
And he's at the rim shooting?
Yep. They outlet the ball so well. Wiggins.
Well, and what it does, it keeps pressure on the opposing team all night long. You know, it keeps the floor spaced out. You're not going to get the long rebound because you've got to keep one, maybe two guys back. But, I mean, it puts pressure on you because now you're trying not to foul in those 2-on-1 situations or maybe 1-on-1s at the rim.
Back to a 23-point lead for the Bulldogs here, 79-56. Deck with it, Artis on him. Now to Wiggins, Guardsy. Spin move, turn around, no good. Rebound, Sadler. Out to Farmer. Farmer's going to take it to the basket. Little Euro step up and good.
I'm telling you, Sikeston has flexed their muscles tonight on senior night, no doubt.
They really have. You're exactly right. 81-56. It's going to be a foul on Artis, I believe. And it'll be 2 free throws. Is that his fourth?
Foul number 5.
And the 5th team foul.
And Jim, we kind of talked about it off air. We don't know if Cole Deck's got an offer yet. Played college ball, you know. He looks, for me, he's a great shooter, a 3-guard type kid. I mean, at 6'7", I would have to think somebody's gave him looks right there, maybe even offers. He may be evaluating. I'm not sure if he wants to play college ball or not, but boy, a talent like that who can shoot it like that and that size, you know, you would think there would be some opportunities there.
And the seniors will go off the court pretty much here, or a number of them for the Bulldogs. Wiggins will check out. Artis is out, I believe. McCray will go out as well. One more home game for these guys during the regular season on Thursday night, which we'll have for you here on Aycorp Sports.
And they're going to win outright now the SEMO Conference regular season title and the SEMO Conference tournament title. So fantastic run right there with Sikeston.
Yeah, it really was.
It will definitely be a different-looking team next year. I mean, you know, wrapping up senior night. Of course, they've got another home game here next Thursday. But, well, I mean, you know, Gone as your point guard, your big man in the middle, you know, a couple of three-point guys, some defensive, what I would call defensive specialists, and McCray still put up 12 points tonight. Those guys have been awfully strong for him. Artis, I mean, his defense tonight, he originally drew Cole Deck for most of the night, I believe, and had that one. And, you know, some of the things you got is, you know, you see Kobe Thomas over there, probably likely your starting point guard next year, I'd say, at Sikeston.
I would guess, that's right. Bulldogs going to dribble this one out with 35 seconds to go with an 81-58 lead. They will go to find that here real quickly. They will go to 21-3 on the season with one regular season game left. Jackson will drop to 19-5 on the season. I said both these teams will have their districts seeded here either this weekend or early next week, one of the two.
Yeah, inside tonight, Sikeston had 30 baskets compared to Jackson's 14. I mean, that was just strong play at the rim tonight by the Bulldogs.
So let's look at some final scoring here for everybody.
Yeah, for the Jackson Indians, it goes like this. Lee Ivy with 2, Colton Toma with 2, Will Toma with 5, Colton Deck with 29 points on 10 of 20 shooting. He was 5 of 11 from deep tonight. And he had a fantastic night for the Indians.
He did.
Jory Thomas with 5, Blaine Reagan with 2, and John Ernst with 11, and that's their 58 points. Oh, I'm sorry, and Braden Thomas had 2, so 58 points with that. 21 of 53 shooting the basketball at 40% from the floor. 14 of 34 inside the arc at 41%. 7 of 19 beyond at a very nice clip of 37% there. 9 of 14 at the free throw line, 64%. They did have 23 rebounds in the game, and they were led by, it looks like, 5 by Colton Deck in that department. Also, Will Thomas was 5. For the Sikeston Bulldogs, they look like this in the books. It is Trishan Wiggins finished one with 21 points. Jim, he had 2 points at the half. That's
exactly
a 19-point second half for him. 21 points on 8 of 12 shooting. It was Chris Artis with 4, Trey Sadler with 14, Lacrayama Cray with 12, P.J. Farmer 23 on 10 of 16 shooting. Jarius Gooden with 7, and that is their 81 points. They were 35 of 57 shooting the ball at 61% from the floor. 30 of 43 inside the arc at 70%. 5 of 14 at 36% from deep. Another nice night shooting. Both teams from deep tonight. 6 of 10 at the free throw line, 60%. They had 32 rebounds in the game. They were led by Lacrayama Cray with 8 in the game.
So just a really nice performance by the Bulldogs as they get ready for district action. But they've got, we said, one more game next week, and that'll be a nice tune-up for them against Father Toten next week.
I'm going to tell you, that's a revenge game. So folks still listening from Sikeston, hey, you need to get out here to this place and support the Bulldogs. That was their only regular season loss last year, was Father Toten. If you don't think this Bulldogs team wants to make a statement next Thursday night, you're out of your mind. I'm telling you, be here and be loud if you're a Bulldog fan, because they are going to want to win that one big. And hey, Jim, I'm just lucky enough to be alongside of you making the call for that one next Thursday.
We will, exactly right. And then on Tuesday night, I believe it is, Jackson will host Seckman in their last home game of the season, and then they'll go on the 28th on Friday night to Lutheran St. Charles to finish up their regular season, and they'll head, like Sikeston, into district play. We will be on the air next Thursday night, just like Bobby said, here from the Sikeston Field House with the Sikeston Bulldogs taking on the number 8 ranked team in Class 4, the Father Toten Catholic School out of Columbia, Missouri. You'll want to join us then. For my partner, Bobby Alford, this is Jim Riker saying good night and God bless from Sikeston, Missouri.